Hello there, Pisces. How's it going, you guys? I'm back home, as you can see. And I had planned to do some readings, out there by the Golden Gate Bridge, at the park. But unfortunately, I ran into a couple obstacles. I got over we got into town and such, and you know, um, all of a sudden, the engine light pops on. I'm like, what the heck? So it ran pretty well, even though the engine light was on, but it was very concerning to me. So to make a long story short, I didn't bother to stay in town after my doctor's appointment. I just kind of like, we stayed the night, and then and I just came straight back home. Because I have to get the car here. To see what's going on. It could be something serious, it could be something minor, but I really love that car of mine. It gets me, it's made it through so many different obstacles and situations. So I'm really lucky that, I made it back home, fine. And also, I wanted to talk to you before I get into the reading about this particular rune here. This rune here is Elhaz, and it's called Algiz. Okay, but I learned a little bit differently. But Elhaz, Algiz, it's the same rune. Okay, and the meaning of this rune is protection. And I've had a lot of protection. This is talking about, when you ever see this in any of a reading, it's talking about divine protection, and we've been seeing this a lot. And what's really interesting, Pisces, is I went to the doctor because I have this little bump on my stomach, and I thought it was just probably something simple, but it turned out to be a hernia. So I have to go back down there and have the hernia fixed. So I don't know. That's going to be pretty soon. So I'll be back down there. Next time I go, I'll bring a rental car, and I won't have to worry about car problems. But I don't know how long that surgery is. I don't think it's very long. I think it's just a few hours, and and they let you go home the same day. So, yeah. So I'll be definitely on that. And then also too, like I'm talking about Elhaz, divine protection. It's a good thing I went. It really is, because when my doctor examined me, they found a small amount of cancer on my back. And fortunately, it was such an early detection, they could cut it right out right there. But if I hadn't have gone down there, that could have grown and got really serious. So I'm pretty lucky there. That's what I'm talking about, divine protection, Pisces. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, probably really soon next month I'll be back down in that area, and um, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do much readings out there when I go back for that particular surgery. But the visit that I have after that, because I have to go down 2 more times, and the visit after that will be definitely the easier one. It's a long drive, you guys. I'll tell you what. It's like a 7-hour drive. All right, so the first rune we have here is Wang Yu. And Wang Yu is happiness and joy. It's happiness and joy. What a really good rune to pull for the first rune. And what else? He was. Okay, so Ewaz is the horse. And the horse is in reverse, as you can see. This could be some sort of stagnation of some sort. Um, and this can literally mean your car, too. It could literally mean, something you going wrong with a vehicle, which is actually, you know, for me, that's my case as far as this goes. But this is definitely something that is not moving, okay? And it doesn't have to be your car. It doesn't have to be, I mean, my car still moves, but, you know, I just got to figure out what the deal is with the light. But this is talking about something being stagnant. I kind of feel that. Something not moving. And what else? Isa. Isa. So Isa is ice. And this is a protective layer of ice. This is definitely something that has not moved for a while. This is, like I said, this is something stagnant, and ice doesn't move, right? So, but ice does protect. Ice coats it, you know, it coats whatever and it protects. So something's being protected. Maybe this stagnation is a form of protection. What else? Urus. Urus. So I like Urus in the upright. You know, Pisces, Urus in the upright talks about strength, you know, and we've got the strength and we've got the endurance to continue to continue to move forward, even though it seems like we're not. This here is kind of like saying to stay strong. I think something's about ready to happen here. It's next to Isa. You've been strong. The blank rune. So the blank rune is fate. Okay. The blank rune signifies fate. It's touching Wangyu right here. Your happiness. This is some sort of happiness coming to you that you don't see. This is some sort of fate that you don't see. It's blank. Can't see it, but it's there. It's coming. And I feel that this ice is about ready to melt, or either that or shatter. I kind of think that this ice is going to shatter. I don't think it's going to melt. I think it's going to shatter because it's right next to Urus. And Urus is strength. Huh. Let's pull some more runes out. Isa. So Isa is ice again, like I said. What's interesting is, you know, we kind of have it here twice. So this has been something that's been stagnant for quite some time. And what the thing is here is that let's get some more. I think this other person could be cold. See? Ice is cold. Menez. Well, Menez is, this person's highly intelligent, whoever you're dealing with. Yeah, you know, they're pretty intelligent, and they're, you know, they might be giving you the cold shoulder though. Yeah. Or, you know, this could be somebody that values their self, and, you know, maybe they think that they're better than you are, or something like that. And they could be in some sort of a stuck situation themselves with Isa right here. Righto. Wow, righto in reverse. So this person just is definitely not moving. Yeah. They're definitely not moving forward, Pisces. They could be stuck. This for us is talking about spirituality. Okay? For us, this is spirituality. There's some sort of transformation going on within us spiritually as well. Canaz. Canaz in reverse. And that makes sense, Pisces. Canaz in reverse talks about darkness. It's something you don't see. This happiness that is coming to you, you don't see. Right now, things could feel maybe a little bit rough, a little bit. But not really too bad. But, you know, maybe a little bit. I see this here in reverse. This is kind of stagnation, you know, and it's been going on for a while. Whatever, because you got Isa here twice. This also represents somebody that could be, you know, cold. They're definitely not moving towards you whatsoever. This person may feel like they're better than you or something. Yeah. I don't know. You know, Pisces, they don't necessarily have to feel like they're better than you, but it kind of appears like, it appears that, you know, they feel it just kind of seems like somebody that's conceited, and, you know, somebody that feels that they're, I just have that feeling, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to really get too much into anybody else's energy. I just want to concentrate on ours. And, you know, when we're dealing with people like this, we already know what to do, you know? We already know what to do. What's going on with Pisces? I want to know what this unknown happiness is here. What's going on here with Pisces with their unknown happiness? Because this is unknown. This is unknown fate. It's in the dark. You can't see it yet. As I say, yet. Because this ice is about ready to be shattered. Got the ring. The ring. Well, now the ring indicates contracts. It can also talking about cycles, like, you know, kind of reminds me of Jera, because it's, you know, and it could also talk about loops, like loopholes or something, you know, predictable loopholes. Let's see what else. What is unseen for Pisces happiness? Or what is this unseen happiness is coming to Pisces? The lily. The lily. This is long-term stability, Pisces. Yeah. This is some sort of happiness that's going to be coming to you that you cannot see. Some sort of fate. This is talking about long-term stability. This can also talk about peaceful and safe partnerships, you know? Yeah. Well, I like that. What else? You know, the lily can talk about slowness, you know, like Isa. The coffin. Ooh, the coffin. Well, the coffin is the breakthrough. I feel that. This can, like, this could be some sort of liberation. Yeah, this could be some sort of a liberation. This could talk about some sort of end of a stagnation too, you know, that I'm thinking about it. This talks about some sort of necessary completion that you've done. And this is the pivot moment right here with the coffin. Laying something to rest. Yeah. That's good. What else? And the horseman. Wow. So the horseman is really a very, very good card. You know, and it's like this is the breakthrough from the coffin. You know, the horse is, it's fast and dramatic. And, you know, this brings fresh new people and new ideas and rapid movement. The horse is very fast moving. So the moment of the old stagnation here with the lily and Isa, it's going to be shattered here with Uruz. Wow. And look at here, Pisces. You got the star, the man, and the sun. Huh. That's interesting. The star, the man, and the sun. You know, the stars represent hope. And maybe you are a star. Yeah. This is man. This could be either yourself, see Menez right here, or this could be somebody else. But this man, this could indicate some sort of a man. You know, like I said earlier with this ring, this can talk about like some sort of a commitment or contract between two people. For some, and that could be the deal with that. And then with the sun, this is happiness and joy. It's the happiest card in the whole deck. So this is your happiness right here. This is what's hidden. This is what's hidden. This stagnant energy here, whatever it is, it's about ready to be shattered. And it's going to be really good because this coffin card here, it's going to be the end of it. And then fast, things are going to start picking up fastly. And this is where we're heading, is towards the sun. And the sun is just as happy as Wangyu. You just don't see it. It's in the dark now. But it's coming. How interesting is that? What else? Be bold and make the first move. Make the first moon. No. Be bold, make the first move. Cardinal Moon. All right? Oh, you will. As soon as this ice shatters, you will. There you go. You're heading out. Quick energy. Let's get one more. It's time to release negativity, okay? It's time to release negativity, Pisces. And there it is right there with the coffin. The breakthrough. The putting to rest of something. Put to rest any negativity. Because this happiness is coming. You just can't see it yet, Pisces. But it is there. It is coming. It's in the energy already, so... Let me see. I wanted to pull one of these other cards out here first. Here, one of these. What's going on with Pisces? The key. All you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus and do not underestimate the little joys. And you will get there. You can't force flowers to grow or plants to sprout, but be patient and respect that everything happens in its own way and time. An energetic pull. A true master knows that you create through your actions. Do not hesitate when you feel the energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds, okay? Trust yourself. This is also telling you to trust yourself, Pisces. All right? All right, you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces. Bye for now.